Hey, good afternoon, First ARP Church. Welcome to this week's Five at First up here at Carroll Cottage at Bon Clark and Conference Center. I'm joined by one of our prominent members of First ARP Church, Mr. Eric Riley.
Good afternoon.
We have some girls actually coming in the background, and this is what Music Conference is all about this week. But we're here to just tell you a little bit about what's going on up here, just shed some light on all the fun ways we get to glorify God. And Mr. Eric Riley is going to share some of his experience over the years here at Bon Clark, and followed by this great video that Gwen Wharton had put together for us. So I hope you enjoy.
Well, thank you, Billy, and thank you for this opportunity to speak to you. Yeah, having experienced Music Conference for my first time about 12 years ago, I can remember Piper was just a toddler then, and Libby used to stay over to Lodge so she could get her naps during the day because the joy and the happiness and the fun that goes on here at Carroll Cottage, a lot of times it's hard to put a lid on it and keep things quiet, which is very, very good, and that's okay. But just, if I could say anything about being at Bon Clark and at Carroll Cottage and Music Conference and really any event that goes on here is just the sense of belonging to a group, and especially to the group of ARP believers. And it's just so refreshing to be able to come up here to take a step outside of the normal routines of life and really get to know some of our church members. Maybe we see at church, but we don't really get to talk to, or maybe we don't see them at all because we're between services, and I go to the 8:30, they go to the 11, and so we miss each other. But just getting to know people, and then obviously when we go back to church, we get to high five as we walk down the hall, or even the small kids, getting to know them. I'm on the lookout for wheat pennies for Lachlan now because he's a big collector, so if he got some, he might be interested. But it's just stuff like that. But just the sense of camaraderie and just family, because it just feels like a big family up here, and just the selflessness of everybody that comes up here that just wants to help and to serve, whether it's singing in the choir. And by the way, if you've never experienced the Friday night concert at the End of Music Conference, you are really missing out. Do yourself a favor, make plans to come at some point to see the Friday night concert, but even more so, if you are a person who can come up here for a week and participate in the choirs. This is something that is just, you will not regret it, I can promise you. So I encourage you to do that. But just the selflessness of people being able to just come in and out of Carroll Cottage during a video and see that we're doing this, and they're still trying to be quiet. But anyway, just that, and the food, my goodness, you get to be part of the best team ever, which is some of the kitchen staff. So just want to hand it to the ladies in the kitchen who are just organizing so much. Libby and Barbie and Dana and Betsy White, and Gwen's been pitching in,
Miss Sue
and
Ellington,
Miss Sue Ellington, and
Azu.
Azu, and I'm sure I'm going to leave people out, and if I do, please.
John Wharton.
Yeah, John Wharton.
John
By the
Wharton.
way, John's really mean behind a grill or a skillet or whatever. I've really learned to appreciate that man this week. So anyway, but I just encourage you, if you get a chance to come to Bon Clark, and for any reason, please take advantage. This is a really great gift to our denomination, to something that the Lord has blessed us with, and I promise you will not regret coming up here. And I'm sure the video you're getting ready to see is going to be able to show you just a little bit of what goes on up here.
Yes, and one thing I love particularly is how the generations interact with each other.
Yes.
You'll see the youngest person from their first year interacting with folks that have been coming here for 20 plus years.
Yes.
And I think Mr. Trip McGill, who was very gracious to help us with stock the freezer and things like that to help offset some of the prices for like Camp Bon Clark and things of that nature.
Yes.
He has been coming here for 52 straight years.
And has not missed one.
And has not missed one.
Yes.
So we thank Mr. Trip McGill for all of his service and putting this on up here as well. And we hope you enjoy the video.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you too, First ARP.
And there's no stopping now. Kaleidoscope.